Grand Risings, peace and love, being black family, peace and love. This is your co-founder and CEO, Haru Vanu, of the Being Black 2020 Podcast and Wellness Initiative, and just coming with a quick message. First and foremost, thank you for your time. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to say, if you have not checked out Sabir Bey's page, his YouTube and his Instagram and his Facebook, go check it out. He drops historical knowledge about law, history, everything. Just check him out. He's a very well-known intellect, a very prestigious scholar, and I suggest you go. He can teach you a lot about the way of the world and how to shape history and how to define and how to dissect history. Also, when I was on his feed yesterday, I'm going to talk about how we need to grow as a family. When I was on his feed yesterday, a Western man, a European man, came on the feed, and he, for the most part, he was saying factual things. However, he started saying some BS, right? Because we in this social barbarism where, we don't challenge what they be saying, and they used to that shit. So when he got this, he ended up saying, oh, well, about the Moors this and the Moors that, and he was speaking facts about how the Moors had slaves, and the Moors did this, and the Moors had slaves in America before anybody else, and he was right about that. However, and I interjected by saying, because Sabir was saying how these so-called leaders don't mention these things, and I interjected by saying that why are we even harping on, and he said how they highlight white supremacy, so-called white supremacy. White supremacy isn't a thing. Because how could you be supreme? And I notion, how could you be supreme, and how are they even relevant to the fashion of history when we taught them their whole history? They only been around for 6,000 years. So it makes no sense to me to even, to harp on them. And I told the dude, it's just like washing your body, but then stand on your nose, only wiping your nose. They're one page in a book, in a in a 3,000, 5,000 page book. Recorded history has been around for more than 100,000 years. So why would we focus on the people that only been around for 6? The Sphinx was built 20,000 years ago. The pyramids of Giza was built 8,000 years ago. So that was my thing. So he got the European man, I seen him getting his feelings. So he, just like all of them do, because they feel as though that they should be teaching Negroes. So he say, well, I'm gonna ask you, not Sabir, I'm gonna ask you, what do you feel is right and wrong? What do you feel is right and wrong? And I told him, I'm a spiritual being. Right and wrong is what comes natural. He was like, no, I'm gonna help you out. Now, it was Sabir's live, so I couldn't fashion the conversation how I wanted to. But I did correct him. And I said, don't put me in a category, because he said what society says right and wrong, what mob rules, what the demon rule, what's democratic is right and wrong, and that's not me. If you don't put yourself in certain categories, don't put me in certain categories. And we got to stop allowing people, not just Europeans, but everybody, to put you in categories. Stand on your square. Don't let nobody put you in a category. And I told him, I'm not what society projects me to be. So don't put me in no category. Quit letting these people go around and tell you what you should and should not be, and who you is and how you is and what you think and what you don't think. Only reason why society is the way it is because we go along to get along. Stop. Cut it out. I don't care who it is, European or Negro. Ain't nobody finna tell me how I'm supposed to think. I am a spiritual being. I know what's right and wrong because I was born knowing what's right and wrong. I'm not waiting on an outside source to dictate what's in me. Got kind of confused by it, and if you go back and watch it, if you go back and watch the last video, you'll see, another Negro that was on the feed, saying, well, both of y'all, but it don't matter because both of y'all saying the same thing. No, we not. Society right now, and I couldn't say that yesterday because, like I said, I'm not going to disrupt the flow of Sabir's feed. However, no, we're not. The society right now is not ruled in a natural order. Everything's going on is unnatural. Man with man, women with women, unnatural. People starving on the side of the street, homeless, ain't got nowhere to go. But one family got a 20-bedroom house. That's unnatural. People celebrating and barbecue and cooking up animals by the thousands, eating rats and doing all types of miscellaneous stuff to their body. It's unnatural. People not respecting themselves and respecting other people is not natural. We did not say the same thing. I repeat, we did not say the same thing. So that's just a little tidbit of what I feel needs improving as a family. We need to improve that as a family. Quit letting people go around and say anything and everything to you and about you, especially when it pertains to your spiritual journey. Especially. And correct them about the history as well. So that makes it good for you to know your history, because they expect you not to know your history. They just want to go along and get along. Well, yeah, you right. Mm-hmm. No. Sit your crack ass down somewhere. Sit your ass down somewhere. You're wrong. Period. Point blank. I don't care who I offend. You're not finna tell me just on anything. I'm not finna just get in no boat. And neither should you, family. So with that being said, I love you. I'll see you next time. Peace and real power.